If you're a project manager or a team lead, you know how important it is to have a productive meeting because meetings can make or break your project. Sometimes when you get off of a meeting and thinking, this could have been an email. Well, yeah, I've been there too. And I have led those meetings that wasn't as productive as I hoped for. Over the years, I've learned that having a productive meeting means that there are certain preparation needs to happen beforehand and need to be clear and concise during, and have follow-up call to action at the end. So in today's video, I'll be sharing 5 must-do tips that'll help you run a clear, concise, and successful meeting, and actual phrases that you can use during your meeting. My name is Nemka. I'm a certified project manager, and my goal here is to share tools and resources in project management and productivity so that you grow your career and lead successfully. Tip number 1, ask these 3 questions before even scheduling the meeting. Number 1, what is the purpose of this meeting? Number 2, who absolutely needs to be there? Number 3, can this be solved without a meeting? If you can't quite answer these questions, that means you're not ready for a meeting. So really write down what needs to happen beforehand, and even it can be done via email or Slack messages. Tip number 2, build a clear and concise agenda. When you write down your agenda, here are the things you must include. 1, the goal of the meeting. 2, a list of topics ordered by priority. 3, a rough time estimate for each item. 4, who is leading or contributing to each of the sections during the meeting. I like to send out the meeting invitation and agenda at least 24 hours before the meeting. That way, I give opportunity for people to go through the agenda and bring their questions, clarifications, or updates to the meeting. When you send out meeting agenda and invitation, make sure to include the meeting is going to take 30 minutes, and these are the 3 items we will be discussing, and these are the outcomes that we are hoping for. Tip number 3, start strong and keep it engaging. At the beginning of the meeting, be sure to include the goal of the meeting. You can say, the goal of today's meeting is to finalize the scope for phase 2 and agree on next steps for vendor onboarding. And as the meeting moves on, be sure to call on the quieter voices. You can say, do you have any updates or anything that you want to share? And if people goes off topic, bring them back with grace. You can say, that is a great thought. Let's write that down and revisit at the end or follow up. Tip number 4, time box. I found time boxing very important because especially when you have multiple things that you need to discuss in the agenda items, making sure to move things along and not take too much time on certain topic and don't have enough time for the other topics. You can say, let's take 5 more minutes to wrap up this topic, and if we need more time, we'll add it as a follow-up item. This prevents the scope creep of the meeting, just like you want to prevent the scope creep in your project. Tip number 5, end with action items, owners, and follow-up. Here's how I always like to end the meetings. Summary of key takeaways, clear action items, who is doing what, and by when, and when we'll reconnect next. These are the things you can say before wrapping up. Before we go, here is what we decided. 1, Sarah will follow up with IT on access by Friday. James will update the timeline and send it out today. Our next meeting is at the same time next week to check the progress. After the meeting, send a quick recap. What was discussed, what decisions were made, who is responsible for what, and due dates or next touch points. These are the 5 tips help me run smoother and productive meetings. And I hope you find it helpful. I created a meeting agenda template and follow-up action item template in the description box, so be sure to check that out. I hope you found today's video helpful, and if you want more tools and resources, be sure to follow along.